special counsel releasing the court filings yesterday. So what does it all mean? Joining us now to react is Heritage Foundation Senior Legal Fellow and former Deputy Assistant Attorney General in the DOJ's Criminal Division, John Malcolm. John, thank you very much for being here this morning. So Michael Cohen has been, his sentencing document included willful tax evasion, making false statements to financial institutions, illegal campaign contributions, and making false statements to Congress, yet no mention of Russia or collusion with them. What do you make of this sentencing document?
Well, look, it reflects several things. One is the gravity of the offenses committed. I mean, those are three totally separate areas of crimes. Campaign finance violations, lying to Congress, bank fraud, and tax evasion. It also probably reflects the fact that he has downplayed his role in those offenses and possibly denied involvement in other offenses, and also that he's overplayed the extent of cooperation that he can provide. I mean, this is somebody who promised to have incredible access to the president, knew everything the president was doing, but it seems that he was overstating his relationship with the president. So he's going to look at some serious jail time. Obviously, Russia is on the periphery of this in the sense that he was convicted of lying about contacts that he'd had with Russian officials related to a deal that Donald Trump was trying to put together to build a hotel in Moscow. But there's certainly nothing that's been publicly disclosed about collusion to interfere with the 2018 election.
Just briefly, in a general sense, we've heard the names Papadopoulos and Flynn and Cohen and Manafort, yet with all that's come out on them, we don't have anything on collusion or obstruction. So is this looking like an investigation that will whimper out?
Hard to say, because the sentencing memos that have been filed for both Manafort and Cohen are heavily redacted. There are references to other investigations that are going on. The sentencing memo for Michael Flynn makes it clear that they've met 19 times and that he has provided substantial assistance based on his firsthand knowledge of events that they are investigating. I was a prosecutor for a number of years. You never like to speculate about what a prosecutor knows until they reveal their hand. But so far, there's been nothing publicly disclosed that is in any way authoritative with respect to alleged collusion.
Got it, John. Let's move on to a second topic. President Trump nominated Bill Barr to be the new Attorney General. He's facing attacks from Democrats. This is what the president tweeted about Barr. He said, "I'm pleased to announce that I'll be nominating the Honorable William Barr for the position of Attorney General of the United States. As former AG for George H.W. Bush and one of the most highly respected lawyers and legal minds in the country, he will be a great addition to our team, and I look forward to having him in the administration." This is a guy who was for the Comey firing, has been skeptical of the Mueller investigation, not sure where he is on immigration. What do you make of Barr?
Well, he'll be a steady hand at the tiller. He's eminently qualified. This is a guy who worked at the CIA on the domestic policy staff for Ronald Reagan. He was head of the Office of Legal Counsel, Deputy Attorney General, and then Attorney General under President George H.W. Bush. He knows the department, and for that matter, Bob Mueller, incredibly well. And at a somewhat turbulent time for the Department of Justice, he will bring integrity, independence, and be able to restore calm very quickly. I would note, by the way, that he was also confirmed unanimously as Attorney General by the Senate at a time at which the Democrats controlled the Senate.
John, real brief, is he a fighter? The president looking for one.
Yeah, look, he is a tough guy. I mean, this is a guy who investigated the Pan Am 103 shooting in Lockerbie. He ended the Talladega prison crisis. This is a very, very tough guy.
John Malcolm, thank you for your time this morning.